Hi everyone, this is Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Tag Team Season Round number 3. We are down to 6 teams. 2 have advanced the other night. Unfortunately, a couple people had to go home, but it's all good. I mean, this is going to be the best of the best. Games have been very, very well played. Tonight, we've got 4 more teams squaring off. 2 people, sadly, are going to go home. And then Monday night, we're going to be down to our final 4. We've got some really cool stuff for you guys tonight. We want to start out May with a bang. We got a couple new super fans. So everybody here, green team, if you guys could do me a favor, can I see Super Diana and Super Lynn Nesvik, our 2 new super emojis for the month of May. We're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give you guys a code word. You'll have 5 minutes to type that word, so plenty of time for everybody to get something tonight. I'll show you what you're going to get in a little bit. And I think I've got the biggest, most mind-blowing bundle we've ever put together. First of all, it's a Friday night. Number 2, there's great matches. I'm very excited about the lineup that we have for tonight. So I wanted to add a couple new items that you guys have never seen before. One of the items will not be able to be used. It'll be able to be used Monday, but I'm not going to roll it out and then get a rule check tonight. So anybody picking up those bundles, you'll just have to hold it until Monday night. So if you guys are ready to look at the brackets, let's take a quick look. And tonight's word for everybody showing up, it's 9 o'clock. Kel is going to take a screenshot. So if you guys, the teams, all the players, PDL players, going to be something you can take with you. Type the word pirate. Everybody who wants to get the item, type the word pirate. It is going to be something that's going to help you in the game. So it might not help you tonight, but everybody types the word pirate. You will get something. I told you we're starting out something for free. So Kel will get screenshots of that. While you guys are doing that, let me pull the brackets up real quick so you guys can see a little bit of what's going on, see the schedule for tonight. So as you guys saw the other night, B-Dub, Unforeseen, Tank and Dimes both advanced to Monday night. Tonight, 9 o'clock match, early match, runs a little bit over, usually 9:15, 9:20, once we get through the bundles and everything else. Gemstone and Mod will be taking on Fly Rod and Tin Man. These were the 2 closest matched up teams. I mean, the records were very, very good. And then the late match, the 10 o'clock, a little bit after 10 o'clock, is going to be Rocket and Trigger versus Bloodfish and Father Ron. Bloodfish and Father Ron, they flip-flopped with Gina and with Trigger. They were one ahead, and then they flip-flop ranks, and they flip-flop back. So they went back and forth. So this is another match that is very even in different ways. You guys know the priests do what the priests do, and then the warriors do what the warriors do. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to have a battle really of damage versus health, strategy versus firepower. It's going to be a lot of good stuff in there. So I'm looking forward to that. E-Beach, no worries, man. Good to see you tonight. So I am going to start it out with I'm going to show you guys the bundles that we have lined up. Also, we are not going to do bundles Monday night. So that may change the strategy because Monday night is going to be about the semifinals. So tonight, if you're playing Monday night, tonight and over the weekend, and the reason we're not going to do them on Monday is because we got tonight and we also got pack openings that we're doing on Saturday and Sunday. So that's going to be a little bit of schedule. So tonight, take a look at what we have to offer. I'll talk about, you got 3 more minutes to type the word pirate. Kel is taking a list. So get on the board, get that item, and then here we go. So the word pirate needs to be screenshotted if you want the free item. So let me talk about tonight's bundles, and then, we'll talk about the free item too. So the free item is going to be, well, you know what? I'll get to it in a minute. This is the super bundle by request from several of you. I'm going to tell you what is in here, what you're getting. It is by far the most expansive, most awesome group of items we've ever put together. The red in the top right-hand corner is not a bundle. Those are all going to be free items that you get if you pick up the entire assortment. So I'm going to start out. Here's the way it goes. Top left-hand corner, this is the $10 bundle. The other 3 are $20 bundles for the people picking up everything. You get the red bundle. there is one caveat to the red bundle. You cannot use the flight smoke tonight. You can't use it. I will explain it over the weekend. But you will get it tonight, but you cannot use it until we get the full explanation, because it's going to cause a major, major rules check tonight. So it will go in your inventory. I will explain how it's used, what you can use it for. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So let's start out with the bundle in the top left-hand corner. So top left-hand corner, brand new item. This is going to be some of your essentials. This is the silver bundle. You got your ATT 20 potion. Why is an ATT 20 potion important now? Because after Crimson Cove, we are going to be going to a 10 die roll. So no more of that 15 and 15. You're going to need 3 ATT 20s in order to guarantee a level up. So you're going to need 3 ATT 20s. So that's going to be a very important ATT if you guys are grouping them together. We got Bloodfish picking up all of them. I'm going to go through the explanation, but certainly if you plan on playing into next week, this is going to be the bundle you want to pick up. There will not be bundles available Monday night. So tonight and this weekend with the packs. The Immune Elixir, this is the top used elixir that we have out there. Everybody is wanting to use this because they're trying to minimize those purple effects. No doubt about it. We want to put this in the startup bundle as well. We got Bloodfish. We got Bones picking up all of them already. You guys are going to love this. So Unholy Smoke, 2 black graphenes. People are loading up with the black graphenes. That's a tournament play. Immune Elixir and black graphene, 2 of the biggest tournament plays items that we have so far. So Unholy Smoke with rebooted artwork. There you go, Father Ron. That's by request of Father Ron. You want to see it on the board. So it is in a bundle right now. You got it. I got Gina Crockett says load me up. You got it, Rocket. I see Ben. Ben is going silver and orange. So silver and orange for the 10-man. Got you, Ben. Silver is pretty exceptional. Orange is all about, look, orange is your firepower, but I wanted to make it a little bit more than firepower. So if you pick up the orange or the blue, you also get the purple graphene. Now remember, purple graphene is only one. It's the only graphene that we have that is a 1-pack set. So it's a 1-pack set. But in that's going to be your firepower, really get you guys kind of carried over. Father Ron picking up all because he loves that Unholy Smoke. You got it, Ron. Deadly Dimes, all of them in football. Picking up the silver for football. You got it. So I got Dimes. I got Sheila Beasley. What's up, Beasley, in the house? Sheila's getting ready for next season. She's not playing. We got Jim Stone as well. Jim Stone is picking up all. Will the Bill said, I told you I'm getting them all. And Will, you also told me it was watermelon Red Bull as well. My apologies. I just saw the can, and it looked like an orange can. It was my bad. It was my bad. So I'll go through a couple more of the items. So look, the Orange Crush, you guys know the firepower of the Orange Crush. It is the newest grenade. It is a point-blank grenade. It will launch. It will hit your opponent. It will not hit you. Mixed into each one of these bundles is the Bionics. So I put a Bionic in each one of these bundles to help you guys out as well. So I see, there it is. Look at Crystal. What's up, Crazy L? I'm going to get in trouble, but I can't stand it. Got to get one. Let me know what color you want to go with, Crazy L. I see B-Dub and the Twisted Sisters. So I got each of you. It's good to see Crazy L in the house. And I see Jim picked up one for Mod Muse. So Orange Crush, 2 of those. Glam Bam, you guys know what they do. The BT7s. Some people have a few of these. Other people are running low on them. But check out this orange firepower. 2 Orange Crush, 2 AP4 split Glam Bams, 2 Green Giants, 2 BT7s, and 2 Big Reds. So that's your replenishment right there. You want replenishment? We just did it. So that was people running low on grenades. You are going to need some firepower on Crimson Cove. Not going to tell you everything's going to go down, but you will need it. and you get one of the purple graphene. The blue, Bionic Torso Pearl, that is your pet set right there. Your pet set is going to be, these are the most high demand non-legendary pets. I'm getting requests for we need Percy, we need Rex, we need Nolan, and I even threw in a pet revive just so you can pick whichever one of your favorite is, whichever one of your favorite you want to bring back. Bloodfish picking up for Mist. You got it. Pick a color, Mist. Oh, Gina Crockett says, Crazy L, don't even choose. Gina Crockett is picking up the remainder of the bundle. Check that out. So, Crystal, you were back. You were back in full effect. You're getting all of these items. So, blue is amazing. And if you pick up the blue pack, you also get blue. You get the Blue Falcon. But don't forget, I see some of you guys were using some of the red diamonds, some of the black diamonds. I wanted to put another set together. And, of course, this does get you out of the gate. This gets your first week's supply. If you're using, what is today? Today is the month of May. So those of you buying, there's your Trace battery for the month of May. You already have your battery pack for the first week. You don't have to worry about going into the weekend event like, hopefully I can get one of these battery packs. We got a dual armor wild card, Bionic Torso Sapphire. So everybody's picking up all of these. You get a complete set of Bionics. You get a ton of grenades. You get the ATT potions, ATT 20. It's 2, by the way. And then I saved the biggest and the baddest for the entire set. So this is what you get when you pick up the other 4 bundles. And I told you guys, this is the best one we've ever done. This red pack up here are the free items that come with the other 4, in addition to the treasure maps. You get a Bionic Wild Card, a Bionic Red Thread, a Bionic Heart, the brand new triple XP potion. There were only about 3 of those, I think, that were in last week's boxes. And the brand new Flight Smoke. The Flight Smoke is going to be a 2-turn levitation that is going to allow you to rise above your opponent at 30 yards at distance and cast down upon them. You cannot use it tonight. Flight Smoke, I'm going to say it again. Those of you picking up the bundles, you cannot use Flight Smoke tonight. I'm going to go over it this weekend. It's too new. However, if you advance, you can use all of these items Monday night. All right, I got a couple more people I got to catch up to. I don't want to miss anybody. I see Mariah Campese, Kills, picked the 2 bundles best for my class. I would say you certainly want to get, if you're playing on a regular basis, you want that firepower in the orange. But I would also say the orange and the pink, Mariah, because the pink is going to give you, it gives you a battery pack, gives you a mirror socket, gives you a pink mirror, and also gives you a pretty cool piece of armor. I see Will picking up for Ocean Man. Valar picking up all. You got it, Valar. Trigger and Fly Rod. I got each of you. Father Ron says Julie J. Bloodfish picking up for Bilal. Where is Bilal? Where's my man? Hopefully he popped in. All right, we are absolutely loading up tonight. We got a ton of people. I want to thank you guys. I spent about 6 hours today. How many people, raise your hand if you got an email from me today. How about that? Raise your hand if you got multiple emails from me. I was doing on-the-fly inventory adjustments, and man, oh man, I love it. You guys are absolutely going to love this inventory. You're going to love the descriptions. As the descriptions get populated, it was only 6 hours today because we're getting close. I see you, Dimes. Football, pick another color. Football going with blue and silver. All right, we got it. Missed, what color did you pick? I missed, in case you missed it. Make sure we get everybody logged on and accounted for. All right, so Mist is going orange. Now, Will said he had an iris ring, but it said quantity 0. So Will's like, Kills, I got an iris ring. I was like, check it out. It's 0. It's just showing up because I had put it in, testing it, and then I changed it. Mariah, I'm going to say go with orange and pink. All right, a couple more minutes, and then we'll take it down. By the way, I told you guys, everybody that got here earlier, this is not part of the bundle, but everybody's here tonight. This is for you. Unlike what the stock market did today, we are going to start out on a positive note, and I want everybody to start out the month of May with 500 XP. That's for being here tonight. We know we got some good matches lined up, and I always talk about teams and sportsmanship and all of those. We picked up a couple new Patreons the other night. We did the match. A couple people checked it out, and then we did the Walking Dead stream last night, and I played the dance video, and there were a couple people who liked the dance video so much that they signed up as Patreons. They were like, this is pretty cool. This is a group that has a lot of fun that I want to hang out with. They weren't PDL sponsors, but that doesn't matter. I mean, look, for me it's the gesture. Somebody signs up as a Patreon, they're a $2 Patreon, they're a $100 Patreon. The fact that they're participating, they're showing their support. Super, super cool. So they didn't sign up as PDL sponsors, but they signed up, and lucky and glad to have them, because that speaks volumes about you guys, that they're here to see us interact. And you guys know, I mean, the stream the other night, Walking Dead, was just silliness. I couldn't even get a real rant. All right, so Julie J went silver and orange. I got you, Julie. And I didn't get Ocean Man's colors. And Julia, what color did you go with? I might have missed yours as well. Yeah, we got just an amazing group. The conversation, the teamwork, how much you guys help. The only thing that I didn't get a chance to do is I didn't get a chance to post the all right, so Ray picked the teaser spoiler video for Crimson Cove. Tonight is about PvP, and I don't want you guys to get too far away from the story, because next Friday night we'll have tag team champions crowned on Wednesday. But after Wednesday, all of you guys got to get together, and you're moving into a brand new territory. Completely unexpected, some boss mechanics. I promise you this. I told you guys with Mira and a few of the other bosses you guys fought, I guarantee you right now, I will put money on it, not betting. There are 2 boss mechanics in Crimson Cove that you're going to run into that you have never seen in any RPG, any online game in the history of gaming. Completely invented for you guys. So it is going to be, it's not something you can prepare for. That's why I'm telling you, like, you can go through all your gaming journals, all your notes. Next Friday night, you won't see both of them next Friday. You'll see one next Friday, and you'll see the other mechanic the Friday after that. But it's going to be a lot of fun. You got it, Tank? All right. It did. It went through. I think everybody's good. Gina, let me say, that super chat right there, those 10 packs tomorrow, you're going to need them. I know you got stuff. I know you're pretty good with some inventory, but I'm just going to say, you guys better prepare yourself. I mean, you know it's a pirate theme, but I'm going to bring some absolute madness. Jiggy is going to be the least of your worries. You guys are going to see some really, really cool things. It's the best. You guys said Crypts and Catacombs was the best. We went into Jigsaw Jungle. To almost a person, you guys said Jigsaw Jungle was the best experience that we've ever put together. And I'm going to tell you guys that Crimson Cove is going to crush Jigsaw Jungle. So if you enjoyed what we've done up this point, buckle up. All right, let's get to a little bit of fighting. So you guys have seen the bundles up there. I'm going to give you 30 more seconds. Last call, everybody, 30 more seconds. Thank you, Jim Stone. Be ready for tomorrow. It's going to be a good mix of brand new items. You guys see a couple teasers up there right now. Trace battery not really a new item, but you need it. The flight smoke is certainly a new item. It's going to change the game. ATT 20, it was a needed upgrade too. But just in the last week, we added Purple Graph. We added Orange Crush. We've added, already 6 new items just in the last week. Be ready for tomorrow. And those of you that have boxes lined up for tomorrow, I think you're going to do well. I think you'll be pleased with the mix of armor, PvP, all of the above. So let's kick off with something that we have a lot of fun doing, just to kind of put everybody in the mood. I'm going to start with the ultimate dance. Who's my timekeeper tonight, by the way? I promise fun and friendly scenes. Once again, win or lose, early match, late match, enjoy your opponent. We are creating memories here, everybody. We want people to win. We want people to be competitive. But a year from now, 2 years from now, you're going to remember the match. You're going to remember the scene. You're going to remember the people. You're not going to remember whether you won or lost. It's just the truth. What we've done the first 4 months of this year is just without compare. Getting together 4, 5, 6 times per week and creating our own adventure and carving out our own world is absolutely amazing. So thanks to all of you guys for making that a possibility. Thanks for being patient with the inventory. And Kel's going to keep time. So our first match tonight, if you guys don't know, is going to be Jim and Mod Muse against Fly Rod and Ben. I see some good luck. Wishing everybody some good luck. Hey, good luck from Amanda. All the fighters tonight, rock 'em, shock 'em, make history tonight. Watching with my buggy full of inventory. And let's do it the way we do. Teams, you got about 2 minutes to talk to each other while I throw together a little bit of a dance video. right, we're going to take this thing to a whole different level tonight. You're going to be shocked with the scene. So, Kel, let's get some pre-match. Before I show you guys the scene, how about this? Jim, Mod, Flyrod, and Ben, if all of you can do me a big favor, you've got 30 seconds. Give me any tapes, any elixirs that you're going to use to start this thing out. And Kel, once again on the timer, be straightforward on it. We're going to try. I'm not going to answer a whole lot of questions tonight. We're going to move forward. If something is called out, we're going to keep moving forward. We can't go through rules, explanations at this point in the game. And I'm not going to explain every single hit, every single damage, every single AP1. We will be calculating it, and I'm not going to call out scores every round. I'm going to call it out when it is relevant to you guys. So somebody does 5 or 10 damage. If I've got a pause in it, I'm going to let you know what the damage counts are. If it's not substantial, we're going to keep on going to the next turn. So we got Ben the 10-man. Ben is going immune. You got it? And he's also going gold graph and red graph. And he's also going Elysium. So Ben is going to lock down that Sin. You got it, Ben. Ben the Sin Man. I'm liking it. All right, Julia Muse is going immune. Got you, Julia. Elysium on Wargo. All right, we got Eli War. And then she's going double black. Double black graph for Julia. All right, let's get Flyrod and let's get Gemstone. Flyrod and Gemstone. Flyrod is going immune. Red and blue graph, you got it. Whew. Man, he has got some life. You guys just don't know. Man, Flyrod. He's up there on the health, brother. All right. And Jim is going immune. Double black. And Elysium on Volt. All right, here we go. Let's pick a scenario. I promised you guys we'd have a little fun with this tonight, so we will. All right, we're going to put Flyrod over here by the Flamingos. We're going to put 10-man up here at the elbow. Julia, side of the rock. And Jim, you got your own little island right there in the middle. And the order is as follows. Ben, Jim, Flyrod, and Julia. So we're going to start out. Kel, can you give Ben a 20-second timer? Ben, you're on the clock. 20-second timer. Distances. You and Julia, about 45 yards. Flyrod and Jim, about the same, 45 to 50 yards. You cannot ride the horse's Busy Bee, but you might be able to in Season 2. Stay tuned. All right, so Ben is going to bring out Nolan. All right, we've got a first turn Nolan, and he's going to go AP1 bomb to Julia. All right, you got it, Ben. Gemstone. No one is closer than 45 yards to you. You have a 20-second timer. And you get to about there, Ben. Slight movement. All right, she is going to go Leech to Ben. And Percy over to Ben. So, yeah, people are loving them. Some Percy again. So, Percy, Ben, Percy hits you for 10. He disappears. You do have the Venom. So, he hits you for 10 on turn number 1. And you do have a Leech Bomb on you as well. Fly Rod, 20 seconds for you. Percy is nice, Ocean Man, and I'm surprised he wasn't played sooner. It was almost like a light bulb moment where it's like, hey, this is a good pet. Fly Rod's going double gold. You got it. All right, Jim and Mod both have gold bombs on them. Julia, you're up. You got 20 seconds. Got a good flowing first round. Nobody seems to be nervous. Everybody seems to be calm, cool, making their moves. They have their script down. She's going to go Mustard to Ben. And she's bringing Sledge out. I want to be your sledgehammer. Sledge is slow. He's creeping. Good old Sledge. He'll get there when he gets there. All right, Ben, back to you. 10-second timer. Nothing major. First round, everybody. Ben down to 90. Everybody else still maxed out. You can. There you go. Your movement is going to be slow, Julia, as long as you're up top, because you are sort of rock climbing a little bit. But yeah, we'll bring you around. Continue to the lap to get within 30 yards. And you can't go 2 AP on the same target. And no, Percy attacks you, hits you with Venom, and he will continue to hit you with Venom unless you heal through it. Give Ben 3 seconds. 3 seconds to adjust his move. Percy attacks, disappears. He's a 10, 30, 60. 10, 30, 60. All right, so he is going to go Leech Bomb to Jim. All right, we've got Ben goes Leech Bomb and moves. So he moves to the lap, which he's good. And Gemstone, you're on the clock. Ben, you take 30. Ben is currently at 60. He's taken 10 round 1. And now he is at 60. All right, she's going to summon Rex to Fly Rod. And if you guys are wondering how she can summon Rex, because Percy is not out. Percy attacks and then he disappears. So that would not count as a second pet for her. And Rex is that little guy that likes to scale up. So Rex is going to go to Fly Rod. All right, 1 second. All right, I'm going to pause the timer. Guys, give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Give me 30 seconds. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. I am back. So, Fly Rod, you have been Gemstone summoned Rex. And Ben, you have a Leech Bomb currently on you. Fly Rod, you take damage from Rex first turn. We've got Fly Rod. You're on the clock. 10-second timer for Fly Rod. Eagle to Gem and detonate the bomb as well. So Fly Rod is going to cast the Eagle. All right, Gemstone. Pick a number from 1 to 5. Pick a number from 1 to 5. All right, Jim picks a 4. Let's get her die roll up, everybody. The number was a 6, which corresponds with your shoulders. Jim, you have lost your PvP shoulders. And Fly Rod is going to detonate gold on Jim. Takes her down to 90. Ben, you're at 50 because you got the leech bomb cast on you last turn, just as an FYI, let you know where you're at with health. So her leech bomb was detonated. So Jim no longer has a leech bomb on Ben. Fly Rod no longer has a gold bomb on Jim. Julia has the mustard bomb. Ben has the AP bomb and the leech. And Mod Muse, you are on the clock. You're currently up. Rex is still up for Jim. Sledge is creeping. The eagle is coming back to drop off Jim's shoulders that were taken. All right, Julia is also going to summon Rex, and she can do that because she has Sledge out. All right, we got some good damage going up. So far, so good. And Ben, here's the scenario for you. You're currently at 40, and you got Rex at your ankles, and you got a 10-second timer. All right, he wants to go heal and seal. All right. Heal and seal, detonate the bomb, and leech bomb to Jim. No, that's a lot. Okay, let me sort these moves out. Heal and seal is a drop move. You can heal and seal, attack, and detonate. You cannot heal and seal, attack, detonate, and cast another bomb. That's a lot of stuff. But you are holding a detonator in your hand. You can swing a weapon and detonate at the same time while also dropping a heal and seal. But the other move does not happen. You can only detonate one. One detonation is a half a move. Correct. So you can detonate one of the bombs that you have, not both. So if you detonate, pick which bomb you want to detonate. The heal and seal is good. Okay. So Ben is going to drop heal and seal. He's also going to kill Rex, which is fine. Julia, your Rex is dead. Now, everybody watching, Ben has taken lethal damage. Why has he taken lethal damage? And as a follow-up, why did the lethal damage not kill him? Ben, you've taken 60 damage. Okay, so Ben takes 60, puts him down to 0. However, he's at 1 life because he is in purgatory, because he's surrounded by a healing smoke. You cannot die as long as you have the healing smoke. But the healing seal has not resolved as of yet. So Ben does detonate. Now, the pet's damage goes through. He's in the seal. He detonates, which takes 10 of the leech from Gemstone. Jim, it knocks you down to 80, and it actually kicks Ben back up to 11. So Ben goes down to 1. He hits the leech bomb, takes 10 from Jim, and then the 10 puts him back to 11. Just want to be clear with all the moves and how it resolves. Gemstone, you have a 10-second timer. Sledge is still creeping. Eagle's flying back. Ben's got Nolan by his side. And Gemstone has Rex on fly rod. Sorry, Tommy. No hang gliders allowed in tournament matches. Move into behind the hand and throw gold glass at Ben. Okay, so Jim, you can't make it that far. You and Ben are about 35 yards. So with the gold glass, this is about where you end up. And this is why I give you guys the 15 to 20 yards, so it doesn't have to be exact when you're there. Somewhere between 15 and 20 yards is about right here, and you can run in and throw the gold glass. Now, the problem is it's kind of not relevant with the heel smoke. So, Ben, you get hit with the gold glass, and you take lethal damage again. Which takes you, Ben is the only person, congratulations, Ben, you're the first person to die multiple times and not die. So Ben dies again, but he lives because he still has this heel smoke that has not Well, actually, let me go back on that. We're going to rewind that. I misspoke. Ben's heal and seal resolves as soon as Jim does something like throw a grenade. So Ben is healed and sealed. So Ben, you effectively go up to 51. It's my bad, everybody. I'm thinking solo, and this is double. So Ben is sealed, and Gemstone's grenade breaks his seal. So he is no longer sealed. His heal and seal is done. Fly Rod, you are on the clock, and Rex is at your ankles, getting ready to hit you again. Your eagle is back with Jim's armor. Now, the nice thing about Gemstone, that gold glass that you threw, is it will at least affect him next turn. That's the nice thing about gold glass. One breaks the seal. The second one is going to do a little damage. So you cannot summon an owl. And the reason you can't summon an owl is because you still have your eagle out. Nolan gets in the mix whenever you want Nolan to get in the mix. He's just hanging out by your side, Ben. Nolan's doing what Nolan does. He hasn't went anywhere. He's been there the whole time. Kel, reset me to 4 seconds. Fly Rod can only have one pet out. All right, so he's going to go space with APP or AP1 to Gemstone. Gemstone, you take damage from the space. Remember, space hits, and with the new space, it does its damage. And also, you're in pretty good shape with base health. However, the eagle flies back in. Jim, give me a number from 1 to 4 this time. You lost your shoulders last time. Let's see which piece of armor you're going to lose the second time around. 1 to 4. 2, and this time you lost legs. PvP legs. Shoulders and legs are both not giving you the bonus they were giving you before. Fly Rod, the eagle is out of play. Ben still has Nolan. Sledge is making his move. And you take another shot from Rex in effect, Fly Rod. He hits you again. Fly Rod is at 70. Ben is at 51. Jim is at 70. Julia Muse is perfect for those of you guys keeping up at home. Really good gear in this match. So players are buffed up a little bit higher than normal. So we've got Julia. You have 10-second timer. Detonate mustard bomb on Ben. All right. Nolan is no more. Very good move. Julia Muse goes straight mustard bomb. Ben, you take damage from the mustard bomb, knocking you down to 41. And our friend Nolan is he's out. He's down for the count. Mustard bomb takes out the pet. Remember, Nolan is not a legendary pet, so passive pets can be taken down with a mustard bomb. Well played. All right, Ben. You got no Percy Venom on you. You're good to go with that. No Rex attacking you. You are no longer sealed, and you're at 41 base. And you have 10 seconds. Somebody was about to go double bomb with Nolan. I know that was about to happen. All right. So Ben is going to detonate on Jim and Fury 4. It's doable. All right. So the detonate, Ben, is on Julia. Let me double check. I thought you put the AP bomb on Julia, not Jim. Okay, no, you changed it. My bad. You typed both. Hold on. I got it up here. You typed both in the same. I think you said switch the second AP one to Jim. No, you're right. It started out. It is on Jim. So, Jim, you take AP one from the detonation. He had typed it in and changed it, so. That has been resolved, and he goes Fury 4 and BT 7. So, Jim, takes the BT 7. Oh, don't hit the horse. Do not hit the horse. A little bit of fall damage for Gemstone. So the BT7 is going to do some AP damage. Jim was at 70 and 23 base. Jim, that's going to take you down to 55 and 22. 55 and 22. Jim, you have 10 seconds. Jim is at 55. Julia is at 100. Fly Rod is at 70. And Ben is at 41. Very close match, if you're keeping score. I agree with that, Julie J. Animals in this production are pixels only. Summon Pigeon for armor and space to Ben. All right, pick a number 1 or 2. No, Jim. 1 or 2. One, you get your shoulders back. That's not good, Ben. So she goes space to Ben, and she got a little extra AP on this attack. She got a little extra sting on these attacks. So, Ben, you take the damage from space, which is pretty solid, but you also take a +2 AP multiplier, which takes your AP down to 11. Ben is at 31 and 11. 31 and 11 after the AP damage. Fly Rod, you're on the clock, Fly Rod. And Jim, you get a little bit of the health kickback as well. Bringing you back to 60. Jim at 60, Fly Rod at 70, Ben at 31 and 11. Fly Rod is going to summon Shade. You can summon Shady. Shady does attack Rex. Rex is out of play. Good play. And he's going to go Green Bomb to Jim. All right, Julia, you're on the clock. Julia, untouched at this point. Good battle back and forth. Great moves. It's kind of behind the scenes. Some good mustard bomb attack. Good pets killing pets. All right. No. I'll tell you why. You can summon Nolan, but if you summon Nolan, you don't get the half a turn to move here and the cast. You have to get in range still. You have to be in this vicinity right here to get that cast off. So if you summon Nolan, that's a half a turn move. You can't summon, move, and get the grenade. So reset her to 5 seconds. You know what? You have. You're good. You're good. Sorry, I completely missed it. Yep. Wait. No. Hold on. I want to see if Nolan came into play because you had Rex out. Give me 1 second. We got some pet confusion. All right, you're good. He had killed Rex. So, yeah, he killed Rex and you summoned him to the next turn. I missed it. All right, Nolan is out. Yep, no worries. And Sledge is fine. Sledge is 4 turns in. Next turn will be 5 for Sledge. Okay, what did I know. I got it. What was your move again? Nolan and Julia pink AP to Ben. All right, so here is where it's going to get a little bit dicey. So Julia is going to have to drop down here and get to here. And she's going AP bomb. So double pink bomb from Julia. Yes. So Ben, you're going to get a glam bam. And Nolan's going to throw a glam bam. Which means Ben, you're taking 4. And Fly Rod, you are taking 4 AP as well. All right, so Ben is going to play blue. So Ben is stopping the first glam bam that Nolan throws. So the second glam bam, so it goes like this. Nolan, blue comes in, flies away with it. Then Julia throws the second one. So Ben, you're going to take 2 AP. No, it doesn't. You take 2 AP and Fly Rod takes 2 AP. Unless there's a second blue, there's 2 grenades coming. All right, Ben, 10 seconds for you. That move resolves. Ben, you are now at 9. Base health, Fly Rod, you are down to 24. Think you're pretty good. No, I wasn't talking about you. So Ben is going to go gold glass. All right, you got to pick a target though, Ben. You still have to pick one. All right, so Ben is going to pick Jim as his target. And he's going to go gold glass. So gold glass hits Jim. And it is also going to have some carryover effect right beside Jim to Julia. So Jim is going to cast blue. So Ben, it never happened. It was going to be a big hit. It's going to hit Jim for quite a bit and then carry over to Julia, but it has been stopped in its tracks. Yes, you can only use blue once. Okay, this is where we stand. Less than 10 minutes to go in the match. Jim is at 60. Julia's 100%. Fly Rod is at 70. Ben is at 25 and 9. That was Ben's attack. He went gold glass. Jim Stone, you have 10 seconds. We had back-to-back blues being used. But the Nolan play was pretty solid by Julia. Snuck it in there. All right, Jim is going to summon Nolan. And she's going to drop a heel smoke. Jim and Julia are both surrounded by heel smoke at the moment. Fly Rod, you're on the clock. You have 10 seconds. So there's Jim, Nolan, and Julia. All right, Fly Rod, pick a type of grenade. The owl will not take all of them. It will only take one specific type. All right, he's going to take the Glam Bams. Jim Stone, you have no more Glam Bams. And you've used your pigeon, so you won't have them. And Fly Rod, this is a very smart move. Fly Rod detonates Green Bomb, which lowers the effectiveness of healing by 50% for 2 turns. And they happen to be standing in healing smoke. Very well played. Very well played. Good strategies tonight by both teams. All right. Julia, you're on the clock. The healing smoke resolves because it was not unholy, but only healing Jim for half. So Jim is at 85 and 22, and Julia, you're on the clock. Jim at 85, Julia Muse 100%, Fly Rod at 70, Ben at 25. Less than 5 minutes to go, everybody. Less than 5 minutes to play. Purple effects have been minimized, although all players do have immune elixirs anyway. Julia Muse is going to go Fury 4 and Davy Jones Dagger to Ben. And Sledge is turn 5. So I'll tell you how Sledge is. How much AP does Sledge hit for after 5 turns? Ben, you take 3 AP, knocking you down to 6. Ben is at 25 and 6. And Julia also goes Fury 4 with the Davy Jones Dagger. Talk about some rage there. Despite all the rage, still just a rat in a cage. Ben, this is going to hurt. We could probably slice it up 2 ways, but it is safe to say that you have taken the last 25% of your health and taken lethal damage. So you would have been very close on the base health, but the Fury 4 and the Davy Jones Dagger and her damage modifiers, Ben is down for the count with less than 3 minutes to go. Less than 3 minutes to go. Your call, Ben. I can't make that call for you. I'm going to say each team likely has a move, maybe 2 left. So Ben is going to res and restore. All right, Ben, you res and you're up. It is your move. Ben is back. 1 death for team Tenrod. Jim Stone and Muse still looking pretty strong. Julia is. Julia is here. All right, so Ben is going to get in melee range and drop the Orange Crush right here. He's running for the touchdown and spikes it. So, Jim, you take the damage from Orange Crush. Yep, you're up there again. Pew, pew, pew. Don't land on the horses, Jim. Jim taking damage from the Orange Crush and the fall damage. Jim knocking you down to 60. Jim is at 60. Jim, you're on the clock. This is the final round, everybody. 1 move for each player. This is the final round. Jim is at 60. Julia is at 100. Fly Rod is 70. Ben's health is unknown because he died and is not taking damage yet. Remember, healing properties have been nerfed to 50%. All right. How would you like to heal? Okay, Jim is going to drop the heel smoke. It's not going to resolve, but it is there. So she does have a heel smoke. I'll tell you how that's going to play out in a second. Fly Rod, you're on the clock. So Jim has dropped a heel smoke. She's still under the effects of the green bomb Fly Rod detonated last turn, and healing has also been nerfed an additional 25%. So it's going to heal if it goes through for 12.5%. Fly Rod is going to enrage and go green cube. Where is your attack? Yeah, if you'd like to type it. Why are you asking me where your attack is? I'm not attacking for you. Yes, you can attack. You can drop the heel smoke and attack. All right, Nolan and red glass to Ben. Okay, so she drops the heel smoke and then goes Nolan and red glass. Now, you and Ben are relatively close, so you're probably going to take a touch of that as well. But red glass is going to be AP2. So, Ben, you're taking red glass, red glass. You're only going to take it one turn, but you're going to take 2 red glasses. All right, so Ben healed. You don't have to worry about taking overall health damage. 8 and 2, and Ben, you're down to 4. Ben, you're at 4 AP after your res and then taking 2 shots from Nolan and also Gemstone. All right, back to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, now that Jim's got her attack in, she has a heel smoke there. It's probably not going to do a whole lot. And you're right, she probably did kill the horses as well. Good job, Gemstone. I mean, look, you guys are like literally right here. Be careful. So Fly Rod is going to go. Fly Rod, you want to continue with the same move? It's up to you. Kel, reset Fly Rod to 10 seconds, please. Okay, so Fly Rod is going to go Plasma Grenade. So run to here, get the Plasma Grenade. Fly Rod's going to get a healing effect from it. Jim is going to take some damage from it. All right. So Jim is down to 45, but the heel smoke resolves, healing her for not 50 because it's nerfed, not 25 because it's nerfed, healing her for 12.5%, rounded up is 13. So Jim is back to 58. Julia, you have the final move. It does not matter because Julia is still at 100%. Gemstone 58, Fly Rod is at 80, and by nature of the fact, unless Julia wants to throw a grenade at her feet and help the other team out, the match is decided. Jim and Mod Muse get the win. And for good measure, she wants to go just a little extra armor pin. That's gonna be a conversation in mod chat. Look at that, Ben. Extra little brace AP1 right at the very end. So match is over. Good game, both teams. It's fine. It matters not. So we can move that damage from Jim to Julia Muse. If so, would knock her down. But by nature of the loss, the health is not, it's not going to be a 100-point attack. So either way, Julia and Jim, good moves early on. Couple highlights from that. The mustard bomb early on I thought was a great play by Julia. Jim with the pigeon getting her item back. Fly Rod made a good move with the green bomb. But tough matchup. These are these are top teams right now, and I think both teams just a little bit kind of catching their groove at different times. And I'm going to leave it up to the group. What did you guys think of the moves? What did you guys think was the highlight of the match? Ben had some solid moves in there too. I like, Ben, I like moving up and using the Orange Crush. I think that was a great use of it. The killing move, honestly, the one that puts you behind, was not healing Percy early in the game. Percy hit you so fast, Ben, that was really what kind of kept you on the defensive. Like Percy's first hit isn't a big deal, but when you took 60 from him, you took 3 rounds of Percy damage. And Jim was a little sneaky getting Sledge out there too. I'm sorry, Julia was a little sneaky getting Sledge out there. Great plays, though. Double glass from Nolan. All good stuff. So if you guys are just tuning in, congratulations, Fly Rod and Ben. Great tournament. Definitely want to see these guys again. And if you guys don't know what the brackets look like, this is where we're at. So that means we have on Monday Jim Stone and Mod Muse in the semifinals versus Tank and Dimes. Will love the double glass. Animal, I'm back. What's up, Animal? Good to see you. So, yeah, I think, now, I ain't going to lie. This is the third time that we're going to see Jim Stone and Julia versus the Tank and Deadly Dimes. So they know each other pretty well, right? I mean, it's going to be a third match. We saw him once by the waterfalls. We saw him once by the bullfight. So third time is going to be a very interesting match. So looking forward to that on Monday night. So yes, absolutely. Percy was played well. The strategy was very good by Jim and Julia. I think they just played an overall good match. So congratulations to both of them. But as I said, Ben and Fly Rod, you guys do me a favor. Give them a shout out. Because what a season they put together. They put together a really good season. Didn't play together before. They were just kind of learning each other's strategy. But their team's going to be reckoned with in season 2. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you to look out for Fly Rod and Ben. And they're fun to watch too. All right, hey, we got one more match, everybody. Let's take a quick 2-minute break. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break, and then we're going to be back with the next set of teams. We got another 45-minute match lined up. If you're just tuning in, we got Trigger and Rocket versus Bloodfish and Father Ron. A lot of people have been looking forward to this match. We got high health, high protection Priest. You guys have seen them play. They feed well off of each other, good defensive techniques. And you got Trigger and Rocket, a lot of raw damage, a lot of armor piercing, so it's going to be good fun to watch this next match. Let's take a 2-minute break, and then we'll give everybody 30 seconds. So players, start to think about your buff. Let's get a quick dance video while we're waiting. Quick commercial break. We'll be right back. All right, and we are back, everybody. Woo! First match under our belts, and we got the second of a doubleheader tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun, so we want to see everybody's biggest, their boldest, and their best. As a reminder, we will be having our Crimson Cove box opening extravaganza tomorrow. So you saw a sneak peek of some of the items tonight. You're going to see brand new weapons, some brand new armor additions that you guys have seen some of the PvP, but you're going to see some of the dual armor as well, getting you guys ready for the Cove, and some sneaky new items. It's all about those pirates, everybody. All right, here we go. We are at 10:30 on the dot, so I'm going to ask my timekeeper. Who we got keeping time? Let's see which timekeeper is going to be match number 2. Bloodfish is going black and purple, cobalt, clear mind. You got it. You got it, Bones. We're going to make this happen. We got, all right, everybody. Tommy's keeping time. Tommy, give me 30-second timer for all the players. Father Ron is going black, purple, and Elysium. I see you, Ron. And where are we putting Eli? We got Eli on the C7. All right, both players adding a little bit of armor pen. We got Trigger going straight up immune. Trigger's going black graph. Purple as well. And Elysium. Oh, that bow, I love it. Trigger adding some extra armor pen. Also a little bit of base health. Oh, I didn't see the titanium. Yeah, pick one, Bloodfish, titanium or cobalt. I didn't see the titanium. I didn't even read it. And I've not seen, and Gina's going black and purple. And Elysium on B6. All right, Eli B6. And immune. All right. So, I'll give you guys the order and I'll give you guys a scenario in a second. So, all players have added purple tape. So that means in addition to the armor pin that some people already had, this is going to be heavy armor pin. So keep up with what's going on. Also, some additional health. So almost like mirror matches, right? With the exception, and I did miss one thing. Father Ron's adding immune elixir. There you go. I got you, Ron. So let me give you a scenario. Father Ron is going to be first to act. He actually has green glyphs, so he gets the initiative. Father Ron will be first. Then we've got, after Father Ron, we've got Trigger. Bloodfish third. And Rocket will be fourth. So here is our scene, everybody. If you like the first one, I think you're going to love this one. Father Ron. Now hold on. Before we get started, Father Ron, do you want a ceremonial selfie before we start? All right. I'm gonna put you in the lap of the Eagle Man. I can't put you there. You know what? That's not going to be good. You know what? I'm going to put you up here on his shoulder. All right. Oh, boy. Only live. All right, here you go. Father Ron, you're like a bicep tattoo for this guy. Yeah, that selfie did not go over well. Okay. You're there. But you're really here. All right, we're going to put Father Ron down here. We put Bloodfish up here on level 2. We got Rocket Crockett. Oh, look at her. She's like camouflaged over here. Rocket Crockett over here. And Trigger. Now, players, the terrain is a factor. Line of sight is a factor. Movement is affected. So your characters are smaller than they appear on the screen, but I have to show them to you. So, distance before we get started, everybody. You're all 50 yards away from each other. So split right down the middle is 25 yards. Going to be a challenge. All right, Ron. Tommy, give me a timer. 20-second timer for Father Ron. Good luck to both teams. We got any priest? Pray for experience points. Thank you, Amanda. Amanda wishing everybody good luck. And it reminds you of your first match ever. No line of sight. Father Ron is going to summon Finney on trigger and Mustard Bomb on trigger. All right. Finney hits trigger for 10. Trigger, you take 10 from Finney right out of the gates, putting you at a base of 90, and you're also wearing a Mustard Bomb. Trigger, you have Finney is attacking you currently where you stand. You have a 20-second timer. You have no line of sight on Ron. And you're 50 yards away. Keep the timer rolling, Tommy. 10 seconds. No line of sight for an arrow, and you're 50 yards away from him anyway. 10 seconds. All right, AP bomb to OU. You got it, and dropping hot smoke, and it'll heal you, but Finney's still hitting you. Bloodfish, you have a 10-second timer. He goes AP bomb to trigger. And summon Percy. So trigger, you got hit from 10 by Finney. You also get hit for another 10 from Percy. Percy disappears. So Finney is at your heels. No, 20's fine. 20's fine. Now, I'll explain why that wasn't. The move's locked in, right? So Bloodfish, 20 seconds. He casts Percy. Percy hits trigger for 10. And Rocket, you're on the clock. 20 seconds. Okay, Gina is going to go Percy to OU. So Bloodfish is going to take 10 from Percy. Percy disappears. Now, OU's Percy hit trigger, but remember, it's damage over time. Trigger dropped a hot smoke, which nobody countered. So the hot smoke resolves, and she doesn't take future damage off of Percy. Her effect has been eliminated because the heal resolves this turn. And Rocket has AP bomb to Ron. All right, first move, first turn is in the books. Father Ron, you are on the clock. And trigger your back to 100%. Ron goes mustard bomb. So Ron's got double mustard bombs out there. Ron, it's a half a move. Anything else you want to do? I'm sorry. Tommy, this is 10-second round. I might have said 20. 10 seconds. He got his move in. Reset his timer to 10. Ron, is there anything additional? All right. So Ron has mustard bombs on Trigger and Rocket. Bloodfish has an AP bomb on Trigger. Rocket has an AP bomb on Ron. Trigger has an AP bomb on OU. Trigger has been full healed for the effect of Percy. And Father Ron's Finney is going to hit Trigger again, knocking her back down another 10. Trigger, you're on the clock. You have a 10-second timer. All right, so Trigger is going to summon Oscar to OU, which is an AP1 split. And then she finishes off Finney, so she doesn't take the third attack. Finney's out of play. Both Percys have done what they've infected their target. And Trigger goes Oscar to OU, which hits him for 1 AP, taking his AP down to 15, and also splitting that damage with Ron taking his AP down to 18. So Ron, you were at 100% and 18. Bloodfish, you were at 90 and 15. Trigger, you were at 90 and unknown base. And Rocket, you are perfect at this point. All right, and Bloodfish, you're on the clock. All right, he is going to go Finney to Trigger. The Trigger, you're taking another 10, and you got another pet at your ankles. And he is going to go Mustard Bomb to Trigger. And Rocket, you're on the clock. Bloodfish, you take an additional 30 from Percy. Second turn. He hits you for 60 next turn. Rocket, you're on the clock. You have a 10-second timer. 10-second timer. Detonate bomb on Ron and Mustard to OU. All right, Ron, You're going to be detonated, taking you down to a whopping 17. You're still in pretty good shape with the AP bomb. And you're also wearing, OU is wearing a mustard bomb. All right, Ron, back to you, 10 seconds. Trigger is at 80 and max. Gina's not been touched. Bloodfish is at 60 and 15. Ron, you're at 117 base. Round 3. All right, Finney is out, so he can summon Rex. And he is going to detonate the mustard bomb on Trigger. So first mustard bomb, Trigger, you're taking that mustard bomb damage, which is that gas that would affect any pets that you have by your side as well. You don't have any. And Rex is going to cruise in and hit you as well, knocking you down to 50. Knocking you down to 50, Trigger. Trigger is now at 50, taking a big hit from Mustard and also from Rex as well. And Trigger, you're now on the clock. 10 seconds for Trigger. Trigger at 50 and max base life. Rocket, max on both. Bloodfish 60 and 15. Father Ron, max life, but 17 base. All right, she is going to go edge to Finney. So Bloodfish's pet is out of play. Rex is still in effect. Rex in effect. And she goes mustard bomb to Ron. All right, Bloodfish. You're on the clock. You have a 10-second timer. All right, he is going to detonate the mustard bomb on Trigger. He's taking even more damage. And Bloodfish takes lethal damage from Percy. However, he has a heal smoke in play, taking him down to 1. And the effect has been taken off. Or it's third effect. Rocket, you're on the clock. You have a 10-second timer. Rocket, 10-second timer. Only one pet currently in play. Gina's going to go green bomb to OU. And immediately detonate it. Smart move. Very good move. So any healing effects to Bloodfish over the next 2 turns will be 50% effective. So the bomb, the detonation, the heel smoke, Bloodfish heals for 26 or 25, taking him to 26 and 15. And that effect will last for another turn. So green bomb and detonate minimizes healing by 50%. Well played. Father Ron, you're on the clock. Father Ron is at 117, Bloodfish 26 and 15. Trigger 35 and max. Ron is going to go Mustard Bomb to Gina. And Leech Bomb to Trigger. All right, he cast 2 bombs. Trigger, you are up. You got 10 seconds. You've got Rex on your heels. And you got a Leech Bomb on you as well. All right, Trigger is going to drop Heal and Seal. And you can cast the Leech Bomb, but you can't detonate the Leech Bomb. You can detonate and attack as a single move if you're attacking with a sword or a bow. It's in your hand. But you can drop the Heal and Seal and cast the bomb, but you have to wait for the bomb to get there before you can detonate it, which that's kind of the extra realistic nature of the move. So OU, you're wearing a Leech Bomb. Trigger, you have a Heal and Seal. However, you still take the damage from Rex, because the seal doesn't resolve until this turn. Bloodfish, you're on the clock. 10-second timer. All right, you are at 50 yards. So you can't move in and get a grenade toss at 50 yards. Tommy, reset him to 10. Once again, and Ron, you and Gina are 50 yards apart as well. Okay. Revive is a full turn move as well. So you can revive, but you can't revive and detonate in the same turn. Remember, potions are the full deal because of the amount of healing you're getting from them. All right. So Bloodfish is going to revive. Now, a revive heals for 100%, but also you sacrifice your next turn. Gina had cast Green Bomb last turn. It's a 2-turn effect. So healing is minimized by 50%. So it takes him, he still gets 50% out of it, which takes him to 76%, and he misses his next turn. So Gina, you are on the clock. The purple or the green bomb effect is worn off. It's gone. And you have a 10-second timer. You're not in range for a silent smoke. Same thing. In fact, the only way you could silence Bloodfish, let me show you guys what the line of sight is, just so everybody knows. If Ron wanted to attack Trigger, he would need to go here and go here. Or he would need to climb up and then go over here. This is a barrier for you guys. So Gina, for you to get to Bloodfish, you could not even come here and get to Bloodfish. You'd have to be here and then throw something up. So it is a very difficult map. So reset Gina to 10 seconds. Silent smoke has to be within 15 yards. No, you got to be within the same range as another smoke. All right, so she is going to go leech to OU and detonate. So she's going to take 10% from him. She gets nothing back because she's at 100. So she does the damage but doesn't get the full effect of the leech. And Bloodfish, you are on the clock. Trigger is at 30 and max. Rocket is 100%. Bloodfish 66 and 15. Father Ron 117. Trigger is sealed. All right, so Ron is going to detonate leech, which you do. Ron, it breaks her seal. And you don't gain from it. And he's going to try to climb. So he detonates. And yeah, he makes it. Oh, I'm sorry. Whose turn did I say it was? I thought I said Ron's turn. My bad if I didn't. Rex is gone. Rex three hits are out. Yep, Ron did his turn. So we're good. So Ron cast Leech. One sec. All right, everybody, F5 real quick. Make sure we're all on the same. I want to make sure nobody's lagging behind. All right, everybody do me a favor. Give me a quick 999. Everybody give me a quick 999 in chat. Make sure everybody's good to go. All right, we should be good. Okay, Ron cast Leech. That's the last move. Broke Trigger's seal. Then Ron climbed up to Bloodfish. And Trigger, you're on the clock. You have a 10-second timer. Trigger is at 30 and max base. Rocket untouched. Bloodfish 66 and 15. Father Ron 117. Trigger's going to detonate Leech and summon Bull on OU. All right, so detonating Leech. It's going to knock Bloodfish down to 56 and 14. It's going to give Trigger 10% back. And the Bull charges in. And that is turn number 1. So we skip Bloodfish's turn and we go to Rocket. So Rocket, you're up. You have a 10-second timer. Trigger is at 40. Rocket is maxed. Bloodfish 56. Ron 100. Gina going green again and going Finney to OU. Taking him down to 46. All right. So we got leech bombs out there. We got green bombs out there. Mustard bomb out there. And Ron, you do. You have a mustard bomb on Gina, Ron. And you have a 10-second timer. All right, so Ron is going to drop Heel Smoke. Ron's at 100, but obviously he's dropping it for the effect of Bloodfish. So he drops the heel, and Trigger, And he detonates the mustard bomb on Gina. Gina taking some slight damage. Trigger is going to go Rex to Ron. And green bomb to OU. Liking those green bombs. All right. Father Ron, you got Rex on you. Bloodfish, you are back. Rex is out. Finney is out. A lot of people covered in bombs. Bloodfish is going to hit Rex. All right, so Rex on Ron is out of play. That's fine. You can have, if it's autocorrect, you're fine. I don't have a problem with it being a gold bomb. Bloodfish hits Rex, takes Ron's attacker out of play. He uses his ring. Actually, you can't do that. The ring is a full turn move, Bloodfish. Sorry about that. Reset his timer to 10 seconds. So if you use the ring to heal, you can't also attack the pet. Okay. Hit Rex and mustard to trigger. Got it. All right. So Rex is out. Trigger, you have a mustard bomb on you. Bloodfish, you got hit by Finney again from Rocket. So you take the damage from Finney. The heal resolves. So you take damage, but you get the effect of Father Ron's heal smoke. All right, Rocket, you're up next. Less than 15 minutes, everybody. All right, so Gina detonated the green bomb on OU. Healing has been minimized. And she wants to go leech on OU. All right, so Finney's attacking OU. There's a green bomb lessening his healing effects for 2 turns. And a leech bomb. And Father Ron, you're on the clock. 10 seconds for Father Ron. Ron at 80. Bloodfish at 85. Trigger at 40. Gina untouched. So Father Ron wants to summon Owl, and he's going to get rid of gold bombs on trigger. You get no more gold bombs. So Summon Owl, Mustard Bomb, and he wants to see if he can inch a little closer. There you go. About as close as you get. And another Mustard Bomb on Trigger. Trigger, you will not be using any more green bombs. Trigger! Ten seconds. So you're going to go AP to OU and detonate. AP bomb and use it immediately. Taking Bloodfish down to a whopping 13. Still in good shape. Gabe wants a commercial break, a commercial interruption. So we've got Bloodfish on the clock. Trigger still at 40, Rocket 100%, Bloodfish 85, Father Ron at 80. Bloodfish is going to summon Eagle. Trigger, pick a number 1 to 5. Less than 10 minutes. Purple effects have been minimized. Trigger, pick a number 1 to 5. She picks 3. Chest armor has been removed. The Eagle has taken your chest armor on turn number 1. All right, Rocket. 10 seconds for you, 10 seconds for you, Rocket. Trigger at 30 and max base. Rocket. She's going to go Gold Bomb to OU and Mustard. All right, Gold Bomb and Mustard. So you have a Mustard Bomb on OU, a Leech Bomb, a Mustard Bomb on OU, a Gold Bomb on OU, and a Mustard Bomb on Ron. And Ron, you're up. Less than 6 minutes to play, everybody. Less than 6 minutes to play. All right, Ron is going to go Green Bomb. Ron, you're not using one of the ones that your owl took, are you? You wouldn't be using her green bombs. Come on, Ron. And Ron moves in. Trigger. You are on the clock. Ron is 30 yards away with no direct line of sight. She's going to summon Pigeon to get her armor back. And detonate gold on Ron. Ron, the gold bomb is going to knock you down to 65. Bloodfish, you have 10-second timer. Nope. It's instant. And with a hawk, if a hawk brings your weapon back, you can use that weapon the same turn as well. All right, he's going to summon Bull to Trigger, and Trigger's bullet hit twice. So Trigger, you take 1 point of AP damage, and he drops a heal smoke. Heal has not went into effect as of yet. Is currently a smoke. Rocket, you're on the clock. Detonate gold bomb on OU and blue bomb on Ron. Ron has a mustard bomb and a blue bomb. Bloodfish has a gold bomb and a mustard bomb. And the gold bomb, I'm sorry, he had a gold bomb, so detonate the gold bomb, not a mustard bomb. Bloodfish, that's going to take you down to 65. 65 and 12. Father Ron, you are on the clock. Under 2 minutes to go. All healing has been nerfed. Under 2 minutes to go, everybody. Ron is going to clone and climb up on the top of the eagle. Trigger, this is your final move. This is your final move. This is the final round. Trigger, Bloodfish, and Rocket. You have 10-second timer. Sting, Fire Arrow with Sniper page 2. All right, Trigger is going to go Sting and split targets to make sure she hits both targets. And Ron is going to prevent it. Clone is dead. The damage to Father Ron is prevented. Bloodfish, your final move, 10-second timer. Prevention is out of play. All right. He is going to time warp. Time warp is a single move. You cannot time warp and drop a bomb or a smoke in the same play. Trigger, your final move. I'm sorry, Gina. Gina's final move. Last move of the match, everybody. No, Trigger, yeah, it's not your move, sorry. She wants to attack Bloodfish. You can't. Gina, your final move. Trigger's already gotten her move in. My bad. This is it. She's number 4. Detonate Mustard and Brace, Green Gel, both to OU. All right. I'm assuming it's going to be one of these is going to be prevented. So Bloodfish, she's going to detonate the mustard bomb. Does that resolve or does that get prevented? First things first. So she is going to detonate the mustard bomb first. Do you prevent the mustard bomb or does that go through? All right. So the mustard bomb is going to hit knocking him down to 55. The cube attacks, and he prevents the damage. She still gets the kickback from the heal, but the damage does not resolve through the brace. So, final numbers. Trigger, 30 and 14. Gina, 100 and maxed. Bloodfish, 55 and 12. And Ron, 60 and 17. Trigger and Rocket getting the win by nature of most damage dealt and most damage total. They dealt more damage. They didn't heal as much, but they ended up with a higher overall damage dealt and final health totals higher as well. Very good match down to the wire. Very strategically played by both teams. Super, super close. Awesome job. I don't know what to say. I mean, great strategies. I do know that Trigger and Rocket super, super PvP geared. And I think, and a whole lot of bombs. Wow. 1, 2, there were more bombs than I could count. Like, down to the wire. But certainly a, two priests are a handful. I mean, that damage mitigation and that ability. Great plays. Couple things I thought were good. Again, Trigger hit with Percy early, and Bloodfish got a little bit behind early on. Also, Bloodfish cast Percy on Trigger. And I don't know if it was planned, but she had cast the heal smoke, and it worked out as good timing. So it was kind of good with that as well. But good matches by both teams. Very, very well played. So congratulations tonight to Gemstone and Mod pulling out a hard-fought match over Ben, and also against Flyrod, and then Trigger and Rocket, even at ranged, with a good match against Bloodfish and Ron. So great job, everybody. All right, we got a good week. Good week of tag team, a good week of PvP. Monday night's matches. Congratulations to Trigger and Rocket. You get a date with the undefeated B-Dub and Amanda. So it's going to be a good one to watch on Monday night. Will B-Dub finally get that blemish on her record? Are Rocket and Trigger going to bring it? And the third time's a charm for Deadly Dimes and Tommy the Tank playing Gemstone and Mod Muse. So great. These maps tonight were just really, I thought they were the coolest maps. I wasn't sure what you guys were going to, how it was going to be played. But, my hat's off to you guys for playing really, really good. Gina Crockett, yeah, certainly a lot of people wanted to see how Ron and Bloodfish did tonight. They were like, can't wait to see the Priest, because they know ton of heals and selectively kind of getting your shots in and dealing damage. But I thought, 1 or 2 moves, and we were right there. But I thought they planned it out really well, played it really well, and and there's a couple people that need to work on that have the items. I'm not going to say who they are. There's some people need to take about 15 or 20 minutes and upgrade their gear with some of the items I know they have in their inventory, because it makes a difference. A little bit more base, a little bit more damage. And, if you're sitting on the gems or you're sitting on the tape or the glyphs, get it glyphed up, man. Get it taped up. So, and thank you so much, Trigger, as well. OU and Father Ron, great match. Love to you both. Oh, he's bringing Rex back. I don't blame you. Father Ron going pet revive. No legends tonight. No legendary pets. So, we'll see. I think, I'm looking forward to seeing if somebody's going to get some legendary pets tomorrow night. B-Dub, Sea Lore, Red Sky at night, Sailor's Delight. Red Sky in morning, Sailors take... Wait. Is that... Why do I feel like that's Rime of the Ancient Mariner? Maybe I'm wrong. It seems like something from Rime of the Ancient Mariner, though. Red Sky at night, Sailor's Delight. Red Sky in the morning, Sailors take warning. And picking up a box for B-Dub Manana. One thing that I was very impressed by tonight, that you guys are really learning the items. So this tournament, there were more green bombs. I'm surprised. Maybe you guys knew it all along. You're just kind of not playing your hand because you wanted to kind of use it in tournament. We still haven't seen time smoke. Not this tournament. We saw it was big in the last tournament. Nolan is becoming a better play. But the bombs and playing the bombs and, that carryover effect. So what do you guys think is the most underrated item? You probably can't say it, can you? You don't want to say. Percy, you need to deal with Percy the first turn. The beauty of Percy is he's a strong pet, but when I created Percy, it was to get people to get their healing smokes out early. Truth be told. It wasn't a long-term dot pet. It was, all right, this pet's going to hit somebody, and they're going to have to drop a smoke first turn, which is going to put them in a bind middle or late match, where you're going to go for that heal smoke. It's like, nope, you can't use it because you already had to use it. That was kind of the intent of Percy. But you can see the damage. He's a 3-turn kill, and some people, they don't want to heal first turn because they've already got their. That's not a sexy move. Like, all right, now I gotta kill this pet at my ankle, or now I gotta do it. But when you're in tag team, damage ramps up so fast. So if you don't deal with it quick. We got Jim Stone. Congrats to everybody. So much fun. Yeah, great time tonight. Tommy wants a dot remover. You don't need a dot remover for Percy. Any heal. Heal neutralizes the effect. All right. Hey, I'm going to wind this thing down. Like I said, I can't be more proud of our competition. I love when you guys play hard. It is a great show. I mean, the time that you guys put in. I want to give you guys my thanks again for being patient with the inventory. The inventory is going to get really, really streamlined. It's going to be good. I know in the past some of you guys, you didn't want to go through Excel spreadsheets, and I don't blame you. So I want to get full descriptions out to you guys. Tomorrow will probably be a little bit later start with a pack opening. I like to say 1, but we're probably going to lean a little bit more toward 2. I know if you're on the West Coast, that's not a problem. So I would expect it to be sometime around 2. Several of you have a box or multiple boxes. So I'm going to just tune in tomorrow. Tune in, hang out with us. Even if you don't, even if you don't have a full box and you just want to watch some of the other people and see what they have, that's going to be some of your competition. And you might be getting some of those items in Crimson Cove as well. So at least pop in, hang out, check out some of the new items that are going to be there. Give me a little bit of feedback on it, and we'll have some nice surprises for you guys tomorrow. Once we do the pack opening tomorrow night, I'm going to I'm going to work on a couple other things. Thank you so much. And Ron, you played hard. So instead of 1 lucky pack, how about 5 lucky packs? There you go. So, and I'm telling you, tomorrow, Ron, tomorrow's going to be worth it. Tomorrow's going to be where you're going to make those packs, some magic happen with that. But great playing tonight. 2 Priest is hard. It's hard to play against, and it's hard to play because they're typically not your strong, damaging classes, and you have to play a chess match. So, but I think you guys play it well, and 1 or 2 more pieces of gear. Tomorrow there is going to be more PvP gear out there. PvP gear is a strong advantage, especially with the base. I mean, the boots alone. The white PvP boots are B3. I mean, that right there, you got to have those. And thank you so much, Trigger. Trigger says, much love. Gina Crockett, great partner. And Gina, well done. Great tag teams. I can't wait until next season. We still got a lot more matches this season. Monday night's going to be great. 2 good matches Monday night and then the finals. You couldn't ask for anything more. But next season, when we add the ability to get points off flags, and I would say that's something that I think with, I think that is an element of the game, Ron, Bloodfish, that'll make you guys a little bit more deadly. I mean, think about that. You got a warp smoke, and you got a prevention spell. You go in and you steal a couple flags, that's going to put your opponent at a disadvantage. So we're going to add that as a scoring element where you'll get a certain amount of points for killing your opponent. You get a certain amount. Officially retiring the rest of the season. Well played. Well played. Yeah, great job to all teams. But even if you guys are retired, be here Monday night for a great match, and Wednesday there will be no bundles Monday night. As I said, it's like when they said Rick Grimes is leaving. We're not doing any bundles on Monday night. We're going to do pack openings tomorrow. We'll probably do some bundles before the championship match because that'll be last time you guys have a chance to stock up before Crimson Cove, and we'll talk a little bit about Crimson Cove tomorrow. So hang out with us tomorrow. It'll be 5 or 6 hour stream. We're going to open a lot of boxes, probably 20 to 25 boxes. We're going to talk a little bit about Crimson Cove and hopefully give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek. Have a good night, everybody. It is 11:40. Enjoy the rest of your night. Get some sleep, and hang out with me tomorrow. I'll be energized on Red Bull. Let's take it home with a different dance video. So we're going to wind this thing down with how about this one? Thanks again, everybody. Have a great night. Great job, all PvP players. And if you do have some free time, check out your inventory. I don't mind you guys sending me a lot of messages any longer because, honestly, it takes me 10 seconds now to go in and correct your inventory. So just put those little asterisks and then say item missing, item trade, whatever the case may be. Dun, 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 dun. We will have a new dance video for you guys next Friday night. By the way, show up tomorrow night if you want to get a dance video included. We'll give some more packs away. If you got something you want to do, Ben, 10 Man. How many of you guys would like to see Ben 10 Man playing the drums and then break off into like a little dance? I want to see the 10 Man do the robot. That's it, everybody. Have a good night. Peace.